So another thing that I'll ask you before we wrap up the business talk is you mentioned that you use AI to convert your content, but always ask for local help. So how do you find these local people in these local marketplaces?
Um, I probably will be a different case than most. So networking is like one of my uh love languages. Like the quote, like your network is your net worth. Um, I've got like friends in I don't want to say most countries, all over the globe. And so even if I don't have a friend in a country, I can ask someone who probably knows someone. So like in Japan, I actually have an American friend of mine who lives in Tokyo. Well, and Gary lives in Tokyo too. But I just asked him, "Hey, do you have any friends that like need to earn some extra cash?" And so he had three names for me within like a day. Um, so yeah, networking is the key in life, in my opinion. And like I said, we've got a South America team, so Spanish it covers a lot of those countries. Um, but you probably know someone who knows someone in a country. It's like that. I forgot the name. It's like the multiplier effect, like the five connections. You're within five connections of anyone in the world.
6 degrees, six
Um,
degrees of separation.
yeah, yeah. So I'm a believer in that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, well, I tell you where you see the evidence of that every day. It's LinkedIn, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, obviously you use Fiverr in this stuff too. Like I mean, that's like the obvious answer. Like use Fiverr and Upwork, but I prefer to do stuff through relationships. And so if I can find someone just through my own network, I'll do that, even if it's a little more expensive.
Yeah. I mean, I use those platforms too. It's just, everybody says they are the best at everything. And then, you hire the top rated ones, they turn out to be disappointment. You hire the ones with no history and they turn out to be great. So you never know what you're gonna get.
Well, what happens in the freelancer world is they work themselves out of a job. You see it all the time. So the top rated Upwork people, they have a whole team of people under them. Like when you're hiring like a developer in India or somewhere, like the reality is that it's just them is very slim. If they're a top rated person, they have a whole team. So I'm not like obviously you can find good people. Like I'm not saying it's like I'm not trying to be like negative, but you know I just find that it's very often like smoke screens on these things. You don't really know who's doing what, in my
Right,
opinion. But
right. Exactly, exactly. Okay, well, that's great. I mean, I can see as a seller because I've been in those shoes and um, I launched on my website and also on Amazon. And before Amazon was 95, 97%. And then
yeah,
that's all you're trying to, with your tongue sticking out, you running like crazy trying to service Amazon as a channel, and you don't have time to build anything else or the money, frankly. Yeah, that's
right.
what Amazon consumes. So it's great experience, but I mean, you demonstrate the discipline to push back on this, being Amazon dedicated instead just purposely keep building the other channels. So that's admirable.